You know you have too many wigs when you completely forgot you had one. So I bought this piece, I don't know, back in July. Actually, I pre-ordered it last June, May or June, got it in July, and completely forgot about it. So this is Henry Margu's Willow. And this is the color, oh, I know I can't remember numbers, so I had to write it on the tag. 8/27/26 GR. So, let's talk about Henry Margu. This is, I actually have another Henry Margu that I've had, like 2 years, and I haven't reviewed her. But I did another review on, I can't remember what that piece is called. But so what I'm telling you is my experience with Henry Margu is limited, but I have a decent opinion on them thus far. So this piece, this is synthetic. I don't even know if they make human hair, but this is synthetic. Let's just take her off, take a look-see. I have a microphone that I can use. I just haven't set it up yet, and I'm not the most tech savvy person. So I do notice that sometimes my reviews, I just don't sound as clear as I would like to. And so I'm hoping that by this piece being in, that it does kind of act as a microphone. So if you think it sounds clearer and less echoey, or like I'm in a bathroom or something, let me know. Then I'll know if it's even worth the effort. But back to this piece. So she is open wefted and has this left mono part. She's a lace front. So this makes her very affordable because, as many of you know, Henry Margu, they don't like to work with online retailers, and they usually like to do brick and mortar, and they don't like to offer discounts very much. That might have changed. I rarely see sales for Henry Margu. So let me know if that's changed, but as far as I know, it hasn't. So I don't know why they would like to do that. It's like they want to not make money, and they all know everyone wants a sale because in this day and age, it is expensive to live. And if you could save money somewhere, why not? But but I did get this piece on sale, and she's reasonably priced. I say this because the fact that she's open wefted and a left-sided mono part makes her more affordable. So yeah, so I wanted to try her out. I love a good beach wave, and this fits the bill. This is so natural, you guys. It even has these bangs, a fringe, and so it just makes it more realistic. Like, I have John Rowe Blake's, and they're all one length, I'm pretty sure, or maybe like 1 and 2. I think they're all one length. So, it's just, you would have to get layers cut in and all that jazz. And so with this, it already has them cut in, so you don't have to worry about screwing it up and trying to cut bangs in yourself. So it just makes it more realistic. You can play with them to help hide the lace if you're feeling insecure. But it's a very natural looking piece. I love this. It's a very, it doesn't look like I did anything with my hair. The thing about some wigs is that they just look perfect. And people are like, oh, your hair just looks absolutely perfect all the time. And that's not natural. So I appreciate pieces like this that don't look perfect. The highlighting looks good, but it's got a rooting of an 8, I think. GR means graduated root. So I don't know if the root's an 8. It looks like an 8 to me, maybe even a 6. But it blends well, but it's not, the coloring is not overly perfect. So that's why I like it. It's very natural. And their lace fronts, what I do know about Henry Margu is their lace fronts are perfect. Much better. I mean, I compare them. Aesthetica has really good lace fronts as well. Raquel Welch does this too, but the thing with Raquel Welch is that a lot of times she does this lighter layer right here. So while looking at it like this, it looks great. But overall, like especially if you get that popular shaded biscuit color, it's darker and then there's a stripe of highlighting right here, which to me looks fake. So the fact that they didn't do this, what like you can see, I mean, I feel like this lace front is pretty good. Let me just, it looks pretty good. And you just see how it's not all one color up front. It's not all the lighter pieces. So there is, and the knotting, you know, for the darker pieces is tiny. And I do remember that on the other piece I tried, the knotting is really good. So it has the temple to temple lace front. It doesn't go all the way to the ear tabs. I do have an Ava by an Ava by Henry Margu, and that has lace all the way around the ear tabs, which helps for realism. But yeah, so this lace front looks really good. So for the price of this wig, it's just fantastic. Let's see, the fibers. I've had this piece. So little backstory, I almost died in October of 2021. They really think it was related to the COVID vaccine. I had surgery. I got my boobs lifted and done. And then afterwards, like I developed pulmonary edema and I was on a BiPAP. Like I was dying, I was circling the drain. And none of that has anything to do with getting plastic surgery. Plastic surgery is plastic surgery. So it's not, you know, like, and I work in hospitals, I'm a nurse. So no one has heard of that, especially someone who's young, doesn't have lung issues, all that. So long story short, I was dying in the hospital and they think it was the vaccine. So I had the COVID vaccine like the 2 months prior in August and September. And then I got my surgery in October. So that's, you know, of course, trying to get people to prove that it's not going to happen. But anyways, I digress. So my point being is I wore this to the hospital. I had this on for surgery. I was going to post some clips on my Instagram. I don't know if I should. Maybe you guys can see it, that I was talking about how I wore this wig. I had it up so to keep it on, because Lord knows I don't want to be in surgery and they're moving me around and my hair falls off. Like how awkward would that be? And I wake up, they're like, oh, here's your wig, it fell off during surgery. No, tacky. So I used Got To Be glue, that yellow tube of stuff, to keep it on. And it didn't budge at all. I had it on for at least 3 days before I was finally like, get this off of me, because I was driving me nuts. But it stayed put, didn't move at all. I had it up though, and then to keep it from being wrestled around, I had on a slap cap by, oh, I can't remember, like Elia, L-I-A, I can't remember how you say her name, but it had a silk lining. And that's what you want, you know, if you're gonna be sleeping in a wig, is you want a silk lined cap to avoid friction and deterioration of the cap. So yeah, so this girl had got some wear. I had wore her the first couple of days I was there. And then before I got my surgery. So yeah, the fibers, she probably needs to get washed, because I had worn her for like several days straight, but she still doesn't feel bad. She feels a little like I've ran my fingers through it too many times. That's kind of what it feels like. So, but it doesn't, like, it's gonna get tangly because it's a long synthetic piece. Don't be fooled by anyone who says, oh, it doesn't get tangly. Tangles happen, but how bad are the tangles and how easy are they to untangle? That's the difference. John Renault has longer pieces that don't always, you know, it takes a minute to get the tangles out. This one, I feel like I can just sit here and be chit-chatting with someone like, oh, blah, 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 talking, and then, you know, I'm able to work out the tangles. So, yeah, I do like that about this piece. Because I will say my Ava, I feel like tangled a little bit more, a lot more quickly, and this one does not. So I really like that about this piece. I have a sensitive scalp, but I am finding that the sides are kind of itchy. Doesn't mean it's gonna be itchy for everyone, but it does kind of bother me. but this parting space is kind of an issue. You can see, I don't even know what that white line is because I don't have a cap on. Ooh, did I just flip it up? I don't have a cap on underneath, so it's, well, looks like some of it might be glue from when I had it in my, I had it glued on. So I'm not really sure what that line is because I'm gonna tell you, they don't have, one thing to notice about Henry Margu, that's the glue I had in it. They don't have that line that separates the lace from the mono top. So bravo to them. I think Ellenville is the same, Ellenvilla is the same way. I think that's just glue, you guys. So one thing to add realism to this is to make the, maybe add a little more, remove a little bit more hair in the parting space and put some makeup underneath to give it a more scalp-like appearance. Otherwise, it just doesn't, you know, it just makes it look more realistic. Hopefully nobody's looking at you that close, but let's talk about this color. So 8/27/26 GR. So pretty much what that means is a strawberry blonde. Now, I'm gonna tell you that Henry Margu's color swatches are hideous. I have another color I bought, I thought was like a nice deep red, and it's like dark brown. I think maybe in certain lighting I can see some red, but that's not what the little color square depicted. So I was very put off by that. Luckily I could still make it work, but that's not what I was expecting, you know? And this one, they say strawberry blonde and their lighting and their pictures, it looks a lot brighter than this. And I've seen like many people comment when they got this color that it wasn't as bright and summery as they thought, because a lot of people said, oh, it's a strawberry blonde, perfect for summer. So if you're like, you know, you like to match seasons and things like that, that's kind of what I do. But this is more of like a fall color. Like I would liken this to, let's see, a little lighter version of Caramel Kiss by Aesthetica, Golden Nutmeg and Creamed Coffee by Envy, even Salted Caramel by John Renault. So that's, it looks more of a warmer fall color. I mean, you could obviously wear it whenever you want, but it's not a bright strawberry blonde. It's more of a caramely, warm fall color. If you guys don't agree, let me know. But that's what I would say. But it's got just different, it's got the color 8, which is a warm brown. And then 27 and 26 are both a warm, an auburn and like a warm brunette auburn. So that's why I would not liken it as much to a bright strawberry blonde. But it's still a gorgeous color. I very much love this color. It flatters my skin tone because I have warm undertones. So, and she's long, like you can tell, like I can reach back there and, oh, my arm looks huge in that angle. But, she's a very long piece. Probably like the same length as like Miles of Style by Raquel Welch. But this is what she looks like. She's beautiful. Do I recommend her? Absolutely. All right, ladies, here she is. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day. Oh, I didn't stop it.